What is going on, everybody? I have good news. I have just passed my 50k eval of Apex funded, and I will give you guys a very quick recap of what trades I took, why I took them, and just show the real-time executions for you guys. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so first of all, I will put up a screenshot of my TradeOvate platform to show you guys it was a real transaction that went through. Um, Two trades actually. You can also see them on the chart, but uh, I'll just put them on the screen for y'all. So, first of all, coming into the day before market open, I don't have the replay tool, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. Trust me. I was comparing ES and Nasdaq to each other. So first of all, we had Nasdaq, and Nasdaq had this fair value gap on the daily, where on ES that same fair value gap was untested. Right. So if we're gonna look at ES, look on the daily chart, we're gonna see that that same fair value gap, as you can see on Wednesday 26th, this one has been retested, but this one hasn't. Okay. Wait, no, it's Tuesday. Okay, I have compared the wrong ones, but it actually worked. Okay, so unfilled fair value gap on the daily, same unfilled fair value gap on the daily. So same fair value gap has been untested. So we can also see that we have a SMT right now. So I'm expecting some bullish price action for tomorrow, but that doesn't matter. So market was here before market opened, and I was expecting a drop lower towards the downside in towards that fair value gap for my draw on liquidity. What we can also see is we inverse this fair value gap, so we are still bullish, but because we had this big bump up, I still saw some fair value gaps that were untested. So I wanted to balance those out first. On market open, we can see that we have London low and Asia low right here, stacked on each other. So it's towards our draw on liquidity, right? First of all, we had a very big drop down, creating a CASD on the 50-minute time frame. So a couple of candle up close right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. We closed below, as you can see. We only care about the body, not the wick. We can see we created a CISD. This creates a bearish order block for us, meaning we're still bearish. On the 5-minute time frame, I was looking at this. We had a retrace on the 5-minute towards that CISD on the 5-minute. If I drop down to the 1-minute, we can see the price created this beautiful 1-minute fair value gap. So what did I do? I entered on the midline of this fair value gap, stops above this high, and I just targeted a new lower low. I'm gonna put that on the execution candle. And as you can see, it played out very nicely. So we had this fair value gap, push price lower, hit my TP. And then after market open, we saw we were just going bearish, 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 bearish. And I was still looking to see price step into the daily fair value gap. So I was still looking to go lower. I'm going to mark out that same fair value gap that we were trying to tag in. And then we had the 5-minute. Okay, so here we had a great execution. Price dropped lower, dropped lower. We did not see any reaction from those two liquidity points, which if price does want to return higher, we should see a nice reaction. For example, inverse fair value gap on the 1-minute, which we did not, right? Except here, but that was way too far off. So on the 5-minute, I still saw this fair value gap. So what are we going to do? Jump down to the lower time frame. And we can see that price retested it. We gave an inversion fair value gap. And we push lower. Entry on the inversion. Stops above the high. Target a 1-to-1. So basically, what is my strategy? I switched to futures just recently, so I'm still in full development. First rule, draw on liquidity. Find your draw on liquidity. So what does that mean? Find a place where price might need to go to. What does price want? Price wants to sweep liquidity, and price wants to balance imbalances, so fair value gaps. Um, Look what PDRAs are getting respected. Are we inverting bearish PDRAs, but respecting bullish PDRAs? Then we are bullish. If we are inverting bullish PDRAs and we are respecting bearish PDRAs, we want to look for sells. Okay. That's step one. Step two is mark them out before market open. So, for example, this is market open. Uh, this high could be our draw on liquidity if we open bullish. But right now, I'm looking for more sells towards the downside. Um, let's just say randomly this low, which is maybe fair value gap. I want to see price move lower, create a 5-minute fair value gap. Once we tap into that fair value gap, I want to see a 1-minute inversion. So let's see, we have this 5-minute fair value gap, which gets respected. Do we get a 1-minute inversion out of it? No, we don't. So we wait. Here we take out this liquidity. Do we get an inversion? Yes, we do. You can always look on the higher time frame, right? The 1, the 2, the 3. Okay, we have a 3-minute fair value gap. So we look for it, we invert it, we create a bearish fair value gap here, which we could then take an entry of. We're subs above the high, target a new lower low, or you can enter right here, subs above the high of the candle that inverted the fair value gap, and then just target a simple 1-to-1. It's that easy. 5-minute, 1-minute inversion towards your draw on liquidity. That's very important. But yeah, for that, um, thanks for watching, and I'll hope to see you guys very soon on my Funnet account. See you guys.